Welcome in to the Guild Vikings Adventures. It's me, the child, which really narrows it down. And
cursed flipped Inoltrare.
Oh wait, hold on a sec. I need to fix this.
So Nick,
I need to fix that art.
Nick, why are you dressed up as Ness from
I've had this before. Every time I wear this fucking t-shirt, I think it was Sarah last time, like who wore it better, me or Ness?
I say it's you because it's your birthday.
Aw, wait.
Happy birthday.
God damn it. So we're playing A5e, Level Up A5e. So we're not playing D&D. We're playing a game that it has the same sort of bones, but does different things, and you'll see some different things as we go through this. All of our classes have slightly different abilities to what you might be used to. Of course, if you've seen the last episode, you know this already, but just in case, just in case. Also, no music's playing. That's on me. I didn't press the button. And yeah, we're in part 2 of the Quiet Village, which it's not going well, folks. There's 2 of me, which is why there's now 2 of me on the screen. And we don't know who's the right one.
I've been meaning to ask about that. I've been meaning to ask about that. Would someone like to remind everyone what happened? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, okay.
I can do it. Okay.
Yep. No, that's great. I'm having a nap.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want to hear Breeze recounting of these events.
Okay, so Fi was just headed over to the wizard. Well, Fi basically got confronted by their parents, who were very worried that they were spending too much time, potentially, designing wizard towers.
Double doors,
which is a big,
I think.
Yeah, which is a big deal to architects, apparently. Or at least architects who work on sewers. So, on the way to visit their friends, who live in wizard towers, after assuring their parents they'd have nothing to do with wizard towers.
He lives in a wizard tower. Do you make it sound like he lives in, like... I can't remember the name of the Alton Towers, is it? Is that it?
Oh, yeah. It's just me at the theme park with fucking Felix. And occasionally, Morgan's just going up and down the Big Dipper, occasionally going, whee! Things Morgan likes to do, of course. Be excited and happy.
Oh, yeah, Morgan.
And Fi obviously brooded down a dark alley, as they're wont to do, in which they were confronted by a mushroom. And this mushroom, she assured them that she couldn't be killed in any way that mattered, because mushroom. And also accused them of trying to assassinate a god, and followed them to the wizard tower, where Morgan was absent for reasons. So it was just Inoltrare and Felix, Inoltrare's mentor. He's not really much of a mentor. And there was just a very long, protracted scene of Fi being accused of trying to assassinate Petrichor because, one, they apparently very broadly matched a description of Morgan, including it's revealed to do badass poses in front of their stuffed toys. They are very badass.
I love that bit so much.
So much matched up.
Yeah.
Yep, and it was about this time that a small girl appeared and asked the Guild of Trycons, or the Guild of Icons as she believed they were, to find her dog.
I believe we're the Guild Iconic.
The Guild of Blycons. So, long story short, headed out of town. Capulet, the aforementioned mushroom's name, still believe Fi is trying to assassinate Petrichor, the god of nature and not nature, I think.
Sea and sky.
Sea and sky, that was it. Because, gods in this setting are all about their contradicting fields.
Also, just thinks you're harassing Petrichor, but if there's anything you want to confess...
Though I could assassinate a god if I chose, I choose not.
Capulet met a squirrel.
Capulet met a squirrel, which threw an acorn at her, and she was heroically saved by Fi shooting the acorn out of the air in a very heroic ranger manner. And then they continued and found themselves in a mysterious village. Tilly, Inoltrare's pet cat ghost. Familiar?
She's celestial. She's not a ghost.
Yeah. Celestial ghost. The Holy
She's
Spirit.
not a ghost.
That's why you spent like roughly 3 or 5 episodes asking for Gold to revive her.
Yeah, shut up. She's still not a ghost. She's, she's my familiar.
But yeah, Inoltrare's familiar Tilly, the cat, said the dog was in danger, or the dog was danger, or that there was danger, but not necessarily related to the dog. So they all wandered into a village. We met an old lady who asked us to get turnips. Inoltrare went out to get turnips, came back muddy after making a mysterious and probably an important saving throw, which he failed. Chairs were moving apparently. Then after some continuing, it turned out that it was impossible to leave the village. Capulet believes this is part of the plan to assassinate her and or harass her god. And then we found a bunch of mimics and fought them. One of them tried rolling away because they were in barrel form.
It did a barrel roll.
Oh my god. Actually, I've got a question. So in 5th edition D&D, mimics can only do that whole make people stick to them thing if they're in object form, and then their true form they can't do it. So there's that, but there's no other reason, no reason for them to return to their true form. Is that the same in A5e?
Make a nature check. Intelligence nature.
I'll roll on the dice in my head and it's a natural 20. I wasn't acting in character.
That's not information I give out for free.
Okay, fine. Let me get my dice out. I wasn't expecting to roll while I was doing the bloody recap.
That was a power play, though. I like that. I rolled a 20. Just DM back. It's fine.
Yeah, God mode. No one can stop you. Okay, let's see.
Oh no, rocks fall and conveniently only Fiore dies.
Can one of the
Fiore.
Inoltrares die? It might save me some time.
Okay, I'm not proficient with nature, so this is just sorry, what ability score am I using?
Nature.
Intelligence nature, okay. That is a 7.
You have no idea.
Damn. Oh, so they can, if they turn into deer, they don't have eyes. That'll come in handy. But yep, we fought the mimics, we defeated the mimics, one of them tried to roll away as a barrel, we killed it running away, like heroes. We got very scared, and then Inoltrare woke up in a basement, popped out of a door, and saw Inoltrare. And now there's 2 of them.
Yep.
Also, there's 2 fees because they just have that ability now.
It only lasts for a minute. Give it a few seconds, they'll be gone.
In case you need to edit it on the fly, Capulet stands at literally half the height of Inoltrare.
Inoltrare should. And Capulet
Okay,
needs to be. Well, that just looks ridiculous.
The 3 of you look at the newly opened cellar door. You see a very exhausted-looking Inoltrare step out.
Wait. And I do the Spider-Man pose. Fi? Capulet? Step away from the wizard.
Capulet doesn't
Question
take
occurs. Which wizard?
The one that looks like me. It's all in my face.
Capulet looks at you and then the other you and then looks at Fi. Oh, so that's what it is. You're raising an entire village of mimics.
Mimics?
What? That makes no sense. No sense it makes.
How's Inoltrare reacting to this new Inoltrare who just appeared?
Inoltrare thinks that the new... Oh, you mean... Okay. So, okay, the other Inoltrare, the one without Tilly. I don't know. How is that one reacting? That one is probably just about as surprised. Is a little excited to see Tilly, but is probably worried. I think both Inoltrares are thinking the same thing, that the other one is an illusion or possibly some kind of magic that is faking it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so the other Inoltrare near Capulet and Fi goes, I'm the real one. No. Felix hasn't taught me to spell magic. And is sort of having a mini panic.
Okay.
Yes, one does.
Happy Fi pipes up and says, I can't believe we've made 3 friends today. Cheerfully nudging Gloomy Fi. And Gloomy Fi's like, we'll be back to one person in just a second. Please shut up.
Can I spend 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual? Twice, presumably. I think that's what both of them would do.
Oh, do they both have each other's items?
Oh, this is just my spells.
No, I know. I'm just like wondering.
Inoltrare, who
question.
came out of the basement, does not have any of his items.
Oh.
Does the Inoltrare who came out of the basement have any spell slots?
Yes, full spell slots.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare to track on the sheet. Okay.
But first things first, can both Inoltrares please make me an... Okay, no. Can one Inoltrare make me an animal handling check? The other one make a wisdom animal handling check. The other one make me a wisdom arcana check.
Okay, I'll use the red d20 for the animal handling. So wisdom animal handling, that's going to be a -1. 18. And then wisdom arcana, so I have proficiency in that, so that's going to be a +2. Is it about the planes by any chance?
No.
Okay. And that's an 11. Oh no, it's an 8. I had the upside down.
Okay, so Tilly, still kind of weakened from whatever effect it pulled out of you when Tilly woke you up, gives a weak hiss towards the other Inoltrare. However,
I know, Tilly. It's an illusion of some kind.
However, the Inoltrare that's with Fi and Capulet has the mouse on him, and the mouse is absolutely scared of the Inoltrare who came out of the basement.
Well, yeah, because he's got a cat.
Ooh. 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 Oh, now I know less. Now I'm less sure about my hypothesis.
Okay, I've got an idea. One of each of the V's grabs one of each of the Inoltrares to see if they get stuck to one of them.
Both
No,
of the
no
Inoltrares
sticking.
attempt to hug Fi back.
Capulet hands still a battle
Happy
axe.
Fi is ecstatic. Gloomy Fi is looks very irritated.
Yeah.
Capulet hands still a battle axe, looks at both of them, and is in a which one do I shoot situation.
For Capulet, is
the
it just
answer is
both?
both.
Yeah.
There's 2 Fies and 2 Inoltrares, and one of them has to be the real heretic.
So you're aiming for the real fee. Okay, that makes sense.
Speaking of fee, they very quickly slam into themselves and become one person again.
That was a weird hug.
Do we pull both Inoltrares into like a three-way hug?
Yes.
Okay. So you're like me. Can I roll some sort of intelligence check to see what I might know about mimics and the like?
Yeah. Intelligence, nature. That would be.
Intelligence, nature. Okay. Do I have nature? No, and I assume it's unrelated to astronomy, prophecy, or the planes. Let's go. Okay, so that is lots. Hang on, 21.
Okay, so with a 21, you know for a fact that mimics are able to take up the form of any inanimate object that they can see, so long as the inanimate object is somewhat proportional to their size. There's a bit of leeway, but like an extremely large mimic cannot turn into like a mug or something. But they can, for the most part, disguise themselves as whatever inanimate object they can reasonably match up to.
But Inoltrare is not an object.
Inoltrare is not an inanimate object. You are unaware of any situation where a mimic has been able to turn into another living creature of some kind.
This is very strange, gang. There should not be 2 of me, but it's not a mimic.
However, you do know for a fact that if a mimic gets sufficiently wet with water, it does take a bit of water. Like, it has to be enough to submerge them. They will transform from their inanimate object form to their original form. That is something you get by rolling higher than a 20, according to this monster manual.
I don't have any way of making water, but if we can find a lot of water, we could dunk things in the water to find out if they're mimics or not. We could try that.
Do you think I'm going to let either of you get near a body of water?
Is there like just a normal barrel of water anywhere?
No. At least not that you can see near you.
Do you not like baths, Capulet?
I don't like letting heretics near my god.
But what if we smell?
Question: is petrichor not an aspect of nature everywhere?
Capulet holds up a what is it? It's like a sea mushroom. I think it's coral, basically, but she points it at Inoltrare and then makes a few movements, and the one that is dirty is suddenly cleaned up with prestidigitation.
Wait, how are we supposed to tell them apart now?
I cast prestidigitation back to make Capulet smell like roses. I don't know. I think I could do smells with prestidigitation. I'm just assuming.
You can. However, the smell of roses quickly fades and it turns into seawater. The smell of seawater.
Seaweed, my mum's favorite.
I'm gonna try it again because
Capulet sees Inoltrare aiming magic at her and turns her arm back into the flail to try and intimidate him.
I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, one of the magic items that I'm not going to say which one, but one of the magic items that Capulet has a weird passive ability on it that makes the Capulet and the area around her smell like seawater.
That's weird. Normally, if I make someone smell, it lasts for an hour. What's going on with you, Capulet?
Capulet narrows the one eye that you can see. Oh, I'm sure you'd like to know all about what's going on with me.
Did you do this?
Did I do this? You're the ones who lured me to this village to look for an animal that doesn't even exist so that you could get mimics to eat me.
Well, you're the one who's slightly immune to my magics. I'm gonna look suspiciously at Capulet as I go to hide behind Fi.
At this moment, you hear footsteps approaching from around the building.
Something's coming. Hide.
Okay, where's Inoltrare hiding?
Inoltrare is going to hide behind Fi. The other Inoltrare is going to hide behind the Inoltrare that's hiding behind Fi.
Capulet is going to move closer to the edge of the house, stamp her feet into the ground, and then hang her arms over her shoulders in such a way that it covers her sash.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask is for a dexterity stealth check from both Inoltrares, but the one at the back of the hiding line does it at disadvantage.
Okay. Fi's just going to stow their sword and just have their catapult out ready.
I am proficient in stealth, at least. Don't suppose this is related to anonymity, is it? No, it's not. Right, okay. Front one. Let's go. 15. Back one. Okay. Disadvantage. 2. Oh no.
And around the corner steps what looks to be a kind of gruff 40-year-old man. What's going on over here? Who's? Oh no!
As possible thing, Felix,
40-year-old man.
As the old man looks at you lot, and then the slimy puddles that were once mimics. Oh no, children! What have you done?
I would like to determine this man's fashion sense.
Okay.
I got this. I'm gonna use it once.
I would like to determine if this man thinks I'm a mushroom or not.
No. See. This is something you have an ability of because you were raised in a city. You get a tell of people based on generally their clothes. You can tell various things about them. In this case, you could tell this person is probably from Korakii, given how they dress. This is attire you are used to seeing.
Does he have a lower charisma score than?
Are you able to tell that as well?
Yes.
What's your charisma score?
I can tell 3 things. Whether the creature has a lower charisma score than me, the creature's culture and national origin, if any, and the creature's social standing in the local majority. My charisma score is very bad. It is.
Let's do wonders for your confidence 8. That you know that Capulet's got better charisma than you.
I'd say I've got better intelligence.
No, this person does not have a lower charisma score than you.
Okay, and the creature's culture and national origin appear to be Korakii.
Yep.
Okay, and social standing in the local majority culture, which is here.
If you talk about in the local majority culture of the location you're currently in, I'm going to say this is something you cannot tell because you are not familiar with the area.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in. It's just
fair,
I can kind of tell if they seem in charge. I think it's just the vague sort of vibe of it. Do they look like they're rich for the area?
To be fair, in a village that is a mishmash of people who got trapped here by wandering the woods, it might be hard to tell the hierarchy based on fashion.
Yeah, well, they should have thought of that when they wrote the rule. But here we are.
I will say It's hard to place it's hard to tell their place in the hierarchy, but you can tell by their clothes that they were probably at least before coming here somewhat upper class.
Okay.
I will give you that much.
So cheese-based line of attack is what I was thinking.
Oh, children, what have you done? No. I can fix this. Okay. And the man starts to panic. He starts to think. He grabs a nearby shovel and begins and kind of pushes past you all and starts digging a hole in the ground.
What you doing there? What was your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget. You're probably new here. Name's Phyllis. Philip. I don't know why I said Phyllis.
Phyllis, I have a question.
Using Felicitas is still strong, eh?
It is. No, his name's Phyllis now. I'm going to stick with it.
Phyllis.
Yeah.
What you doing?
They cannot know that you know, and they cannot know that you killed one of them, or 3. Oh God, there's 2. There's 3, isn't there?
Who's they?
Phyllis, may I ask you a question?
What's the question? Phyllis continues digging the hole.
Are you embarking on a journey of revenge?
My God.
My dad says if you do that, you have to dig twice. I think it's because if you take revenge, you need to kill like 3 people at least.
Yeah, otherwise it's not worth it.
Capulet takes note.
Wait.
Conveniently, there are 3 people in the immediate vicinity that Capulet doesn't like.
I mean, I thought, well, there's not 4. Wait. He's 1 person again.
Uh-oh.
No, okay. Okay, no, they are the mimics, the creature you just killed. They are. It is impossible to tell what is and isn't a mimic, but I do know that if you know about them, if you kill them, if you acknowledge them at all, you vanish. It is best for all of our survivals here to make sure that these corpses, puddles, I'm not sure what they turn into, are not found.
But wait, they attacked us first.
Yeah. Didn't we acknowledge them when we killed them? Inoltrare.
They lured us in with the sound of a barking dog.
Then these these must have been some of the younger ones. They might not know the rules around here yet. Regardless, the fact that you killed them can be an issue, so that's why I need to dig this hole and hide the corpse slime.
Capulet is still camouflaged, but she's like looking at this guy. What species is he?
Oh, this man? I'm going to say half-elf. Half-elf looks to be about middle-aged.
All right.
Middle-aged by human standards or half-elf standards?
Half-elves live around the same lifespan as humans, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, they live a bit longer. I think they live up to 150 years, but they live close enough to, lifespans to each other.
Capulet continues to observe.
Okay. Yeah, you lot are new here, aren't you?
Yeah. That's right.
When'd you come in? From where?
Korakii.
Yeah.
What do you know? Me too. I have before I got trapped here, I was a merchant. And I had like a family. We had this nice house on Silver Street. I cannot wait to go home and say hello to them again.
Well, had a family, I guess.
Fee immediately puts their hand over Inoltrare's mouth and just puts the other hand over the other Inoltrare's mouth just to be sure.
Just looking at the negative wisdom modifier, and I was like, I gotta do it.
Capulet doesn't know about the sphere, so based on this recent development, Capulet now assumes that you were responsible for the death of this man's family in Silver Street.
I mean,
cover it up.
I mean, you know about the sphere. You know about the sphere. It's fairly obvious. You just didn't know the context behind it. It's hard to miss the sphere.
The sphere of fear.
Okay, so the man keeps digging, and once the hole is not too deep, but deep, the man starts shoveling in the slime that was once mimics into the hole so that he could cover it up.
So how long have you been here?
That's 3 years, I think.
Wow. And you haven't killed all the mimics in that time? Seems pretty lazy.
Kid, I'm a merchant, and there are hundreds of them.
Well, of course there's hundreds of them. You've let them breed uncontrollably in the last 3 years.
The fact that these 3 back here were so isolated from the rest is frankly a miracle. Like,
Where
worst
do the
case,
rest live?
all over the village, really. They could be anything. They could be, chairs, a bed, a mug.
One of us, the two Inoltrare say at the same time. Hey, what's going on with this? This is weird. Have you seen this happen before?
What, twins? I'm like, it happens occasionally. I'm not sure how common it is with dwarves.
No, we're not twins. There was only one of me when I entered the village.
I don't know. That's kind of freaky.
Yeah, it is. How do we undo it? You've been here 3 years.
The man kneels down and he pokes both of you, like, in the forehead.
Ow!
Fi draws back their catapult just in case. Do not hurt my friend.
Thanks, B.
I assumed this was just like some magic mumbo jumbo. I've never been good with magic.
It's not magic. I cast detect magic and I got nothing.
I mean, you haven't cast detect magic. You said you were allowed.
Oh yeah, I'll start that ritual process now. It'll be 10 minutes, but we'll get working on that.
Yeah, the mimics could be anything, basically anything here. And worst of all, that's not even all of them. I believe they have some sort of breeding pool somewhere down below ground. I don't know where to get, how to get to it. Otherwise, I might have solved the issue myself by now, but...
Oh, Capulet, you love pools.
Capulet, opens her eye and is just glaring at you with a death stare for pointing out, where she was hiding.
Inoltrare really hasn't noticed. He's far too busy on the ritual. He just sort of said this while working.
I sense your anger, and I appreciate it.
Well, now that she's being pointed out, Capulet jumps out of the ground up to beside Phyllis and says, "Okay, question 1. Are you working with them?"
Wait, which them are we talking about?
Capulet points to Fi.
I have never met any of you children before 5 minutes ago.
Capulet makes an insight check.
Yeah, okay, I think I'll allow that. Wisdom insight.
Oh, that's a 2 minus 1.
You cannot get a read on this man. No matter how hard you try, it's like an iron wall. You can't get any tells off of this person.
Admittedly, wisdom is very specifically, and insight are very specifically not Capulet's fortes. Okay, question 2. What's a dog?
God damn it!
Continuity.
you know, like a dog. They're like yay big to or up to yay big. They bark. They're happy to see you when you give them food.
Are they like cats but larger?
No, they hate cats. They eat
Apio
cats.
looks at Inoltrare with this conflicting information that has been presented.
Inoltrare still hasn't noticed. Still focusing on the ritual.
They eat cats.
I wasn't expecting that.
What is it? What is it, Bree?
Fee pipes up and says, I have a question of my own.
So many questions. Go ahead.
Can you help us find this pool?
I mean, it's got to be underground somewhere. You just got to find where the entrance underground is.
Why am I not surprised that you're excited to destroy a pool?
I feel like there's some context here I'm missing. There's a lot of very angry tension among...
I have a duty to the sewers, Capulet. If there is an unregistered pool below, I must see it is brought up to code. That is the sewer way.
Okay, I apologize. You had a third question. Mushroom one.
Is what's going on here a plot to destroy Petrichor?
I don't even know how to answer that question. Like that question is a lot to unpack. I mean, no, probably not. But also, why would it be?
Well, somebody's bothering Petrichor.
I mean, I'm sure somebody is, but like, this is Korakii, or at least somewhere near Korakii. We, for the most part, worship Marion over here.
Would Fee know anything about the worship of Morian, specifically as it pertains to Korakii?
Marion, not Marion. Thank you.
Oh.
No, you.
All right, sorry. My brain's completely fried today.
But you know who I meant. God, life, death.
Yep.
I don't correct people on their pronunciation because, in my opinion, in the world, people pronounce it differently. It's just what people do. So it feels more natural that way.
Okay, sorry. What was your question, Brie?
Would Fee know anything about any significance of if the worshipping Moria around here would have any significance?
I mean, you do know it is the primary religion within the city of Korakii.
No. I've been playing this campaign for 3 years and I'm just learning this.
It has been all this time, yeah.
We've been to the giant church.
Well, yeah, it doesn't mean it's the only one.
It's not the only one, but it's the biggest one, for sure.
Okay, so are you kids really that insistent on finding this pool? I don't recommend it. I honestly recommend living a quiet life and hope you never get eaten.
No,
He says this as he starts packing the ground that he's just filled in.
But if we live a quiet life like you, then all the people we know at home might get killed in a big explosion and we'd never know about it.
Wait, what about a big explosion?
Well, that's just an
Fee
example.
needs to cover Inoltrare's mouth before he says this.
Well, that's just a...
He says, how can you live quietly without inadequate sanitation? This cannot stand.
Very easily. I'm afraid if I speak too loudly, something will eat me.
Have you ever tried leaving?
One way to do it.
I mean, yeah, I walk that way, and an hour later, I appear over there.
That doesn't sound fun.
It doesn't. It's not.
Hey, do you know that nice lady that gave us soup? I forgot her name.
What's she look like?
I then describe her flawlessly. I can't remember what she looked like, so I'm assuming Inoltrare's forgotten as well, because that seems about right. I don't know. I didn't write it down in my book.
I would be weary of her. Like, I assumed for a while that she was just like us, another one of the people who just stumbled upon here and got trapped, but don't tell anyone else in the village I said this. I think she's conspiring with the mimics.
Oh. Well, I
One of the
suppose.
chairs in her house did move.
And
That's normal. Chairs always move.
the last, and this is new Inoltrare, crystal Inoltrare.
Wait, which one?
The one that's appeared later.
Okay.
Basement dweller.
Basement Inoltrare, yeah, goes, huh? That's the last thing I remember before I woke up in that basement.
You were actually at her place then.
Yeah.
Did you see anything weird, out of place?
I went and got turnips. You know, for turnip soup. And then that's it. Is that all Basement Inoltrare remembers? I'm assuming so.
Basement Inoltrare, the last thing Basement Inoltrare remembers is falling into the ground.
And then I fell in the ground. And then I woke up in a basement.
Wait, remind me, did we try walking out of town?
You have not actually tried walking out of town yet.
I have a theory. Capulet, you don't eat food, do you?
No.
That's
I think
even
we should
more
try walking out
suspicious.
of. We should try walking out of town. If Capulet can still leave, then I explain something.
Look, whatever you kids do, just be careful. And don't trust the woman in that house.
Don't worry about us. We're really good at what we do.
Okay, can I tell if I've completely forgotten his name after all that. Phyllis. If Phyllis is trustworthy.
Make an insight wisdom check. No, insight charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, insight charisma.
Insight charisma. Yep. Oh, good. I get my proficiency bonus on this. That is a 19.
You have absolutely no reason to believe that Phyllis is lying to you.
Okay. Well, I believe that you believe that. Inoltrares. Let's go.
Well, I believe that you believe that I believe that I'm thankful.
Your thanks is acknowledged, citizen. Thank you for your aid in the noble cause of sewage maintenance.
Good luck with the hole
And
digging.
he dips their hood.
I like that Fee is going to continue this mystery further by pulling Inoltrare away from the ritual that is mid-process.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Wait,
yeah.
I'm nearly
Well,
done.
I'll let Inoltrare finish that.
I forgot I was doing that again.
So Inoltrare casts detect magic. Which Inoltrare casts this?
We'll go with non-basement Inoltrare.
Okay. Well, you can't seem to find any magical effect on on basement Inoltrare. Mostly because basement Inoltrare does not have any magical items on him. You have all of them.
Well, it means that Inoltrare can't be
Correction.
an illusion.
You do see one magical effect coming from basement Inoltrare, and that's from Tilly.
Yeah. Do I see any on myself?
What magic items do you have on you?
Several. Hold on a sec.
You see several.
The Ring of Featherfall, the Coin of Averages, a Peltas, the Ghost Blessed Blanket, 4 Strings from a Celestial, the Book of Reflections, the Communications Mirror, the Orb of Another Truth, Inoltrare's Immediate Interlude, Ring of the Specialist, the Book of Infinite Paper, the Ring of Detect Magic Detection, which, by the way, has just gone off, the Jackal Skullcracker, the Moon-Tinted Veilstone, and the Lover's Ring.
Okay, you see magic coming off all of those except the peltas. The peltas is technically not a magical item. It is a living creature.
Fair.
Everything, all the wonderful things it does is part of its natural biological processes.
Yeah, it's just
Like a tiefling.
sucking blood out of my neck or something right now.
It is, in fact, drinking your blood.
Yeah, it just does that. I pet it. And like, oh, you hungry?
That's how you know it's working.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really grim thought. Okay, well, all my stuff is glowing, but that's normal. Nothing else. Well, it's not magic. It's not. So if it's not magic, it means it's not an illusion. It's probably not a clone or a simulacrum. It's not gonna... I know it can't be a mimic. It could be something else, but I don't know of anything else like a mimic. Or it could be me from like the future or the past.
Make me intelligence history.
Ooh. Somehow I do not have history. Okay. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. Intelligence is +4, 19.
You can positively say you do not remember this ever happening in your life.
This has never happened to me, and chances are it will never happen to me.
So it's very unlikely that the other Inoltrare is from your past.
Okay, can I see if this Inoltrare is from my future? And would you say this would be a prophecy check? Because I have an expertise die in prophecy.
I will give you this if you could answer me this one question.
Sure.
How is Inoltrare determining if this other Inoltrare is from the future?
I mean, we're just getting out some real stinky cheese and going ham with it.
Give me a roll.
Straight up to the nostril and...
Give me a roll. Intelligence.
Okay. All right, here we go. It's not a great roll, but 15.
15. Okay, so for 15, what I'm going to give you, because you're trying to divine the future using your cheeses.
An excellent sentence.
Yes. It's tyromancy.
You can't tell if this Inoltrare is you from the future.
Okay.
But what you can see, just very brief glimpses, is of you and of you, both Inoltrares, seemingly trapped together underground.
We both got or will get trapped underground. I don't remember getting trapped underground, so it's probably will.
The last thing you see in your future divining is something large falling upon both of you, but you can't tell what.
Something large falling. Okay. Wait, does that count as a discovery?
What type of discovery?
This is when you make a discovery, you gain inspiration.
I'll give you that.
Yay! Inspiration. There is. Oh, wait a minute.
Question: do we only get one inspiration, can we have multiple inspiration?
I'm not sure the exact rules. I'm going to personally say you can stack them.
Yep.
So long as you don't purposefully hoard dozens of. You're not going to purposefully hoard dozens of them.
And they disappear in a long rest.
Actually, I'm more inclined to say they just disappear at the end of the session. You have this session to use
long rest happens.
You have this session to use them wisely. But yes,
Okay.
So your plan was to try to leave the village then?
Yep, I want to see. Basically, want to see if Capulet can leave the village, and we can't.
You walk in front.
Okay, so you
Very
begin
well.
to you begin to make your way through the forest on the outside of the village. Can each of you roll me a d4?
Oh, yeah. Can I use produce flame just to generate a flame in my hands for the others to more easily see?
Yeah.
While I walk up ahead a bit further.
Inoltrare, you roll. Each of the Inoltrares rolls a d4 as well.
I rolled a 2.
I got a 3.
Wait, I have to do it twice. 3 and a 1.
Okay. So, one Inoltrare appears alongside the north part of the village. Capulet, you appear on the south side of the village, and the other Inoltrare and Fi both appear on the east side of the village.
I look at the Inoltrare that's still with me and immediately try to double back.
I get that a lot.
Are you going with? Are you doubling back with?
Yeah, Inoltrare is not remaining on his own. He's sticking as close to Fi as
for a
possible.
mile.
Okay.
What's that, sorry, Aris?
Sorry, I was going to say, okay, then D4s again.
Let's just do this in one session.
I got a 3.
2.
You seemingly appear right back where you came out of.
Oh, that's weird. Fi.
Fi, you are now with Capulet.
Oh, the worst scenario.
So you didn't escape, huh?
By the time you get to Capulet, she's kind of like sitting on the ground and she's rubbing her eye.
Huh. You okay there? Is your eye sore?
I'm fine.
You sure? I mean, you sure?
You notice that she's like blinking a lot more and having trouble keeping her eyes open. Just like, yes.
Fi sits down next to her. Can I tell if she's lying or not?
Depends. Pixel. Can Fi tell if Capulet is lying or not?
I think it'd be fairly obvious.
I think it's fairly obvious you're lying. I meant that in a nice way.
Capulet gets up onto her legs, a bit wobbly, and readjusts herself. And it's like, where are the dwarves?
Yeah. Speaking of, what are the? Sorry, you were going to say something. Continue.
Oh, sorry.
No,
One of
I
the
don't.
Inoltrare. Huh?
Sorry, I was going to say sorry. I don't want to interrupt your role playing.
One of the Inoltrares followed me. Then I doubled back to see what would happen, and I ended up here. Perhaps where we end up is random.
Well, then we should find the other two.
Speaking of, what are the other two doing?
Oh, you
What
know
is
they're
that
sitting down and they are crying right now. The Inoltrare patented 3-step program is in full effect.
If I know Inoltrare, he's probably crying right now. If we listen out, we need to move quickly. If we listen out, we can find them both.
Capulet looks at like how large the village is, and then looks down for a second, and then she's like, I better not let you out of my sight, and then jumps onto your back.
Okay, can I listen out and see if I can, can I basically just listen out for Inoltrare's crying?
You know what? Yeah. Wisdom perception.
Hey, would this count as an invisible object?
No, it would not.
I can't see Inoltrare.
That's not what invisible object means.
Should I take the invisibility spell to make it easier for you to find me?
Okay, this is quite good because it's wisdom plus proficiency for a total of +4. So I've got a question. How does inspiration work in this game?
Inspiration. How does it work in this game?
Well, either you can get advantage on a roll like normal, or you've got a specified feature from your destiny that you can use inspiration to fuel.
That is correct. Your destiny does have specific features you can fuel, or you use it for basically as a luck point.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use my inspiration feature ignite to ignite my perception skill.
Ooh, what's that do?
Your passions ignite and your current obsession possesses you. You may spend your inspiration as a reaction to ignite a skill, spell school, or combat tradition of your choice for a number of rounds equal to your proficiency modifier. Any check made in an ignited skill and any spell attack roll made for an ignited spell school or attack roll made as part of a combat maneuver from an ignited combat tradition gains an expertise die.
That's way cooler than what I get.
Oh.
So yeah, basically I'm extremely passionate about finding Inoltrare because he's crying.
I just get to be proficient in anything for an hour.
What? How do you all have such good ones? I get a bonus action to evaluate a creature or item, and that is it.
Yeah, maybe that's why yours is so easy to get.
It must be it, yeah.
Okay, so if I understand how expertise dies work, I basically just roll and then add a 1d4 to this check.
Yep. Unless you have another source of expertise, in which case you will be able to bump it up to a d6.
Oh wait, yeah, I have expertise in perception, so yeah, it's a d6. 8. So that's a d20 and a d6.
And I believe you can technically bump that up to a d8 unless you're a rogue, in which case you could bump it up to a d10.
Oh yeah, it says here it caps out at d10 unless you're a rogue.
Oh, it caps at d10 unless you're a rogue. Ooh,
sorry, d8 unless you're a rogue.
Okay, yeah, then I got right.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's 12 plus a 6 plus 4. 22.
Okay, you are fairly quickly able to find your way to and round up both of the Inoltrares.
I mean, to be fair, they were both in the same place, weren't they?
No, one was on the north side, the other one was on the east side. Yeah, the east side.
Okay. I knew Russo run with Capulet on my back.
You notice that Capulet's head is starting to slump onto your shoulder.
Are you sure you're? Are you sure you're okay? They nudge them. They nudge her head slightly with their shoulder as they're running.
It just moves a tiny bit.
Capulet.
For the sake of the DM, what's going on with Capulet?
Oh, she's just tired.
She's dead.
Okay.
Okay, maybe if there's something wrong with her, Inoltrare can help. I need to help Inoltrare, then Inoltrare can help Capulet, and all my friends can be friends.
Wait, I do have the ability to assess a creature as a bonus action thanks to my inspiration.
Yeah. So as soon as I find one Inoltrare, I'm going to basically say, Capulet appears to have fallen unconscious. Do you have any thoughts? Also, we need to find the other Inoltrare. Let's go.
I can take a look at her. So rules-wise, what I can determine using my inspiration is a creature's resistances, immunities, vulnerabilities, what languages it speaks, or its armor class. So I think it's one of any of those. But when I evaluate an item, I can determine if it is magical, poisonous, cursed, trapped, or its approximate value. Can I use it to determine if Capulet is poisoned? I mean, the answer is going to be no anyway, I guess. So that's what Inoltrare is going to try to do, and it's going to fail regardless, because we know that Capulet's tired. But
thankfully, the other Inoltrare probably has an inspiration point.
No. I won't let you spend your inspiration on this because you won't be getting anything out of it at all. But I will let you roll I'll say wisdom medicine for this.
Wisdom medicine. Okay. Have I got medicine? I don't. So it's going to be a flat wisdom check. That's a 9.
Yeah, You can certainly tell that Capulet is at least tired looking.
Fee, I think she might have a fungal infection.
1 second. Rocks falling is 20 d10s. Give me a moment.
You know, she's just come down with a case of the common mold.
Yes.
I hate you all. I don't. I actually love all of you.
You think our jokes are a bit colony?
Oh, yes, Brie. It's so much better when I'm not DMing.
Don't be a bad sport.
Do you find the other Inoltrare?
Oh, hey, Fee, I was... Doesn't matter.
Fee tackle hugs the still sad Inoltrare,
Ah!
Bonking Capulet dead.
and then tries to pass it off as accidentally running into him.
Careful, Fee. This seems to happen a lot.
I apologize for being so clumsy. It will not happen again.
I kind of feel like it will. Inoltrare's wisdom is low enough that he does not think that Fee is lying. He definitely thinks that they are just clumsy and that this happens a lot.
You rush into Inoltrare and Capulet bonks into Inoltrare as you hug him and falls off your shoulder.
I try to catch Capulet as she falls.
Ooh, your arms are preoccupied with a hug.
Oh yeah, I don't catch Capulet as she falls.
I try to catch Capulet as she falls.
Athletics dexterity.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a disadvantage because I've got 2 fatigue. Let's try it. You never know. I might get 2 20s. I didn't. That's 5.
Well, smaller something is, the harder it is to catch.
Yeah, you don't even come close. You attempt to catch, but you are currently being hugged by Fee.
Capulet is also quite well shaped to fly through the air, not just the standard sort of glide through the air, but really you've got a lot of shuttlecock design going on at the moment.
Yeah. Capulet is just perfectly aerodynamic. She can fall with such speed.
I imagine you rotate through the air like an American football or something.
I mean, I imagine she just gets bonked off of Fee's shoulder and then falls to the ground.
That's probably what happens. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a very nice reunion, and you notice that it's actually getting fairly late outside. The sun is currently setting.
It's getting lighter when the sun's setting.
Getting
I
fairly
said
late.
Oh,
Sorry.
late. My brain is. Do I still have the produce flame cantrip up? I hope not. But presumably I missed out when I picked up Capulet.
Something smells like mushroom pizza.
I light it again as a light source. After not hugging Inoltrare anymore.
Yeah, you lot are starting to feel fairly tired, and it is fairly late. What is the plan here?
Maybe we should go pay that old woman a visit again.
Yeah, I don't need sleep, so I can look over.
Wait.
I'll be making stuff, while you sleep.
Capulet's rubbing both of her eyes now, and she directs her voice at Fee. She's like, "Have you forgotten that chair moved in there?"
That's exactly why we need to pay a visit again. If the chair moved, maybe other chairs can move. And if other chairs can move, maybe all the chairs can move. And if all the chairs can move, maybe that's where the mimics are coming from, if there's more mimics.
I don't know. Was his name Phyllis? I think it was Phyllis. Said that there was some pit. I think it might be underground. Because I saw me falling down a pit and then something landing on me.
Wait. How'd you get into the basement?
And it just appeared.
What's the last thing you remember?
I remember falling down a hole.
And the hole was? The hole was.
It was when I went to get turnips. Oh,
And where are the turnips?
her back garden.
Thea nods. Mysteriously.
Let's go.
Capulet stomps her foot on the ground. It's like, no.
Capulet. We need to get out of here, right?
No, we need to find somewhere to rest.
Fine. We can rest and I'll make something while we're resting. You don't need
you
anything repaired, do you?
You do remember that the lady did offer you 3 a bed to sleep in.
Well, a reason not to trust her, right?
Yeah, the beds haven't moved so far.
It solves 2 problems at once. Let's go.
No one's broken anything, right? Because I literally do not need to sleep. One of the wilder bits of A5e is that dwarves just craft all night.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they don't sleep. They just craft.
I thought you just had a magic item you'd forgotten about. Are you saying that dwarves work like elves here?
they don't sleep. They just craft all night.
They find crafting so relaxing it actually counts as sleep for them.
Yeah. Creator's blessing.
Like
can use tools to craft instead of sleeping.
Like a kidney making pee.
Yeah.
No, notice that says can. Like it's a substitute for sleep. It's not you can't sleep anymore.
Yeah, true. But why would I
It's not like elves who literally do not sleep.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah. What can I craft?
Capulet grumbles incredibly angrily and climbs back up onto Fee's cave.
Fee makes the cape billow, but holds out their arm so Capulet doesn't fall off.
Oh, the cape of billowing.
Yep. The nicest thing Grounded ever did for anyone.
Okay, I'm going to start work on tools if we are sleeping.
Okay, so assuming there are no objections, you all make your way back to the woman's house, whose name I've forgotten, so I'm just going to refer to her as the woman from now on.
Phyllis.
No, that's the half elf man.
That's true. Maybe her name's Philip.
I get a lot of that work.
Wait. Have we got any money? Yes, I've got some money. Okay, I can potentially, if I make really shoddy tools, I can potentially make one in one night.
So you approach the woman's house and she goes, children, I'm so sorry. After a bit of looking, we can't seem to have found the dog. I don't think it's made its way to the village. And as the small recap, at the last time you saw her, she said she'd get some people together to look for the dog you were looking for.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no. Wait. And she stops and she looks at you.
Oh yeah, there's 2 of me now.
We were wondering if you would know anything about this.
I can't say that I do. This is certainly odd.
Can I make an insight check?
I'd also like to make an insight check.
Okay, wisdom insight.
Okay, that's a bit better. That's 17.
Okay. 3. What do they roll?
That is an 18. Oh wait, am I proficient with insight? Yes, I am. So that is a 21.
21, you say?
I do.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to start with Capulet. Capulet, you feel like she's not being entirely honest with you. Fee, you get that same feeling. But because you rolled higher than 20, you get this extra bit of information. You make a realization. You have never once seen this woman move her mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Not in all the conversations you have held with her has she ever moved her mouth. And you are just noticing this.
By the way, lady, how do you get so good at ventriloquism?
I'm sorry, child. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, but it's just that you don't. Sorry, it's just that you don't seem to move your mouth much.
I certainly don't know what you mean. You must be tired. Capulet, Inoltrare, roll me perception, please. Wisdom as well.
Oh, no.
16.
Oh, I've actually got proficiency in perception somewhere. Okay.
Do I have proficiency in perception? No, I don't. 16.
12.
Now that Fiend brings it up, Capulet, you notice it too.
Have both of the Inoltrares been moving their mouths?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of other Inoltrare, also wisdom, perception.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. I forgot there's two of me. Let me see what. 10.
Yeah, neither of you seem to notice this.
I don't know what you mean, Fee, and you hear it in kind of like an echo.
Fee just thinks for a minute and just sort of pulls a Kubrick stare, trying to look as serious as possible, and says, "Please, if you know what's going on, trust us."
You see, this is why I'm not the biggest fan of children. They're always so weirdly perceptive.
Huh? Did you say something?
And as she says this, you notice all of you now notice a few extra things about her that you didn't notice before. It's not that her mouth hasn't moved, it's that her face has never moved at all. Looking at it now, it's basically a blank porcelain mask.
Oh yeah, they have powders in Korakii that will do that.
Does it look like a Morian mask, or is it more like just literally like a doll's face or something?
And like a doll's face.
Okay.
You also notice another interesting tidbit. Her fingers on her hands seem to have like dull joints on them. And she turns to you lot and says, "Really, you could have just lived quietly while we phased you out. But you had to be curious."
Phased us what?
Capulet drops off of Fee's cape and kind of like stumbles as she lands, but turns her arm into the flail and is just like, "You're going to have to try harder than that to scare the divine justice of the sea and sky made manifest."
She's sleep.
It's
Okay,
okay.
then.
I find it harder to say intimidating when I'm sleepy too.
I find religion quite boring as well.
And you hear a crack. And the woman before you bends complete all the way backwards at the waist, as if she's folded directly in half. And
I've
out of
seen
her
that before in a magazine. Sorry.
No.
We were
And
just in the woods.
and out of her waist, what is now the top end of her body, like the bendy bit area of her waist, a very large fleshy arm pops out. And the second one.
Inoltrare, a thought occurs.
Yeah?
You know how you mentioned that mimics can't impersonate living can only impersonate physical objects and not living things?
Yeah.
Have we considered that some physical objects are made to look like living things?
And you see teeth begin growing out of her stomach.
That doesn't explain this, though. And Inoltrare points to his other self.
and a singular large eye peering out from in between the base of the two arms. Everyone roll for initiative, please.
Ah! All right, am I rolling twice for Inoltrare?
Yes.
Okay.
Is initiative just plus dexterity still?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to duplicate my character sheet because tracking spell slots is going to be a nightmare otherwise. So.
That's 17 from me, by the way.
That you have, and one of them has all your spell slots.
No, one of them has still got some spell slots.
No, that's what I mean. Like, it's used spells from last session.
Oh, right,
and
yeah,
the other
yeah.
one has, yeah.
But I just feel as this goes into a combat, I'm not going to know how many I've used and not. Okay, there we go. I've got 2 Inoltrares. Okay. The Inoltrare without any spell slots, or with fewer, has rolled to minus. Oh, I thought I had a bonus to initiative. No, that was the old Inoltrare. So that's a 14. Oh, what ability or skill check? I guess it is dexterity, right?
Yes, unless you can make an argument for something else.
No, I think this sounds right. So it's 14 for the Inoltrare who spent slots, and it's 9 for the Inoltrare who's got everything.
I'm sorry, 14 for the one that's spent?
Yeah, 14 for the one that's spent, 9 for the one that is fresh.
19 for basement boy.
Yes.
14 for birthday boy.
Okay, what did Fi roll?
Sorry, I rolled a 17.
Yeah, Capulet.
10.
Okay, then. That would mean Basement Inoltrare make the first move.
Really? Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to use my critical evaluation inspiration.
Wait, you said Basement Inoltrare rolled a 9, didn't you?
Basement got 14, fresh got a 9. No, basement was fresh. Yeah, sorry. Basement got a 9.
I accidentally typed 19. That would mean Fi goes first.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Okay.
I was surprised.
Okay, remind me, my swords are only once per day or something, aren't they?
Yeah, the split ability is once per day.
Okay, in that case, I am going to... Let me just check these maneuvers.
And as a reminder, there are a couple of other kind of interesting tactical things you could do in the Notable Rules channel.
Yeah. Sorry, I really should have thought about my turn in advance, but I went up first.
No, that's fine.
Well, the sprinting isn't going to help Inoltrare.
No, I physically can't sprint at the moment. 2 points of fatigue means you can't sprint. However, attacking from above would be hilarious because I can glide.
Hey, back to back. If I'm adjacent to an ally, I can not be flanked. Dragging a willing ally and flanking. Okay, just to check, by the way, is Capulet melee attack person?
Yeah, but she currently has the flail, so she's got reach.
Okay. Presumably to flank, she'd need to be right up close. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, no point in trying to flank. In that case, I'm going to stay next to Capulet, and I'm going to try and perform a double shot.
Okay.
I mean, Capulet can get up close if you need her to be up close.
Oh wait, no, I've got. I forget. I'm holding a produce flame, so I'm going to try and throw that.
Okay, throw your flame. What's the ruling on that? How does that work?
Okay, so You create a flame in your hand which lasts until the spell ends and does no harm to you or your equipment. The flame sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. The spell ends when you dismiss it, cast it again, or attack with the flame. As part of casting the spell as an action on a following turn, you can fling the flames to a creature within 30 feet, making a ranged spell attack that deals 1d8 fire damage. Well, I'm 5th level, so it's 2d8.
Okay, make your spell attack roll.
Okay. Wait, what's my spell modifier for this? Okay, so that's 8 plus modifier plus proficiency. So that's just plus proficiency, so that's... No, wait, that's the attack modifier. It's modifier plus proficiency. Charisma, okay. That's a 9 to hit.
A 9 does not hit.
Yep, so Fee just launches the fireball dramatically, and it just completely, it just lands just in front of her instead of actually doing anything.
As a wizard, I really need to point out that's not a fireball.
Do both Inoltrare say this?
Yes, they are actually the ranger.
Fee turns and glares at both of them.
Okay, anything else you're doing?
No, I don't really have anything. I'm just going to stand next to, I guess Capulet for those bonuses, and that's my turn.
Okay, on to the lady's turn. And what she is going to do is immediately let out a large shriek. Can each of you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no. Wait, I might have that at disadvantage.
16.
Okay.
Don't know. Fatigue prevents. Oh, it's just
11.
throws. Okay. 2.
And the other one?
Oh yeah, it's 2. 18. So we'll say that the 2 is for spent Inoltrare and the 18 is for basement Inoltrare.
Okay. Capulet, basement Inoltrare, you two are fine. Spent Inoltrare and Fi. The two of you instinctually go to cover your ears, so to like block out the scream. And your movement speed is 0 until the end of your next turn. At this moment, what also happens is you notice quite a bit of furniture shaking around you.
Uh-oh.
As if reacting to the scream.
Oh.
Okay, but that will be something a bit later. And that is her turn. Spent Inoltrare, it's your turn.
Spent Inoltrare, who can't move, is going. I think it's time to cast some spells. Spells.
Spells.
Right, this one is
You
prepared.
can do magic. You can
Just
do
need to double check.
magic.
Yeah, I've not spent any.
Magic.
Oh no, I've got 1 slot left. Okay, good.
Magic.
I am going to cast Skeletal Hands. So it's 30 feet of range against one creature. Sorry, the component's a finger bone, that's what. Dozens of skeletal hands reach from a wall or other vertical surface to grasp a creature. Oh, wait, is she near a wall or other vertical surface? If not, I won't cast this.
I'd say she probably would have been in the middle of the room.
In that case, I will cast... What have I got? Magic Missile? That's always a classic.
You have magic missile?
Yeah, let's do Magic Missile. That's a classic. So I think that just works the same as it used to, but let me just double check. Magic Missile, it is, 3 darts, each one dealing 1d4 plus 1 force damage. Okay.
Do they auto hit?
Yeah. The joys of magic missile. Okay, she takes 5 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 10 points of force damage. And if she's concentrating on anything, she has to make 3 different concentration saves.
He is not concentrating. Okay.
And
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to critically evaluate her. I would like to know if she's got any resistances.
Okay. Any resistances? That would be a yes. She has resistance to poison as well as bludgeoning damage.
Poison and bludgeoning. Okay, good to know. I'll let Fee and
sorry,
the
an
other
immunity to poison, resistance to bludgeoning, non-magical.
Okay. I'll pass that on. Don't use bludgeoning unless you can make a magic. Don't use poison at all.
Understood. He's still glaring because of the fireball.
Fair.
another great fantasy system ruined by the fact that like everything is resistant or immune to poison.
Well, is she undead? Because they all are. You know.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn. I can't move.
Excellent. Next is Capulet. What you doing?
Right. So I can't imagine that I would be allowed to do this because it means that much of the time I'd be able to just get an expertise die on the majority of attacks I make. If I jumped into the air a bit, would I be able to make attacks while in the air?
I was thinking of doing exactly the same thing, Pixel, until my movement speed got turned to 0. I was going to do exactly the same thing.
How high can you jump?
Well, yes. I've always got the jump spell active, so...
And that lets you jump how high?
I don't know the hard numbers, but pretty high.
Give me a moment so I can look up the jump spell.
The weapon that I'm thinking of using has 15 feet of reach.
Yeah, give me a moment so I can find the 15 feet vertically and 30 feet horizontally. Okay, since you always have the jump spell equipped, you have a way to gain height other than your regular jumping. I'm going to say if you are willing to do an acrobatics check, a dexterity acrobatics check, I will let you do it. If you succeed, you can make the attack. If not, your attack will fail.
No, I'll just make the attack. There's no point in risking it failing entirely for an expertise die. Okay, I am going to drum up the arm that isn't turned into a weapon. Water is going to form around it, and then I'm going to snap it with a whip-like motion. Use Eldritch Whip, and that is 22 to hit.
22 hits.
For the first one, and then I'm going to do it again. That's a 9.
9 does not hit.
I had figured. Okay,
Also, Inoltrare, because y'all can actually hover while in the air, you do not have to make that check to make the attack.
Woo! The most ridiculous feature strikes again.
I fall slowly.
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, is that because of your like
my arboreal
mushrooms skirt? Yeah.
In that case, the next time I probably will allow it, simply because you're not contesting with trying to land properly.
I'm going to assume only for one of the attacks, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's 1d6 force, so that's 9. And then half of 9 rounded down is 3, I think.
4.
Why 4. Half of?
Because that's how many temporary hit points I'm getting.
That would be 4 temporary hit points then.
Okay, and that's going to be me.
Okay, excellent. Next on the order is basement Inoltrare.
Basement Inoltrare. Okay. How many of the furniture things are starting to move?
Quite a few.
Okay, I'm going to upcast this. I'm going to cast Shattering Barrage using a 3rd level spell slot. So what happens is I create in my hands 4 glass orbs and I throw them at different targets. So I'm going to choose 2 of them to go whatever her name is, and 2 to sort of go in general areas nearby that have furniture in that is moving. And so I make a ranged spell attack for each orb. So let me get my spell attack modifier. It's +7. So a ranged spell attack against. So I'll do the 2 against whatever her name is.
Okay.
So the first one's a natural 1. Second one, that's better. Is a natural 20. Unnatural 20. Unnatural
Second
20.
one hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 2d4 piercing damage as the glass shatters, or slashing damage, sorry. The shards of glass will then remain suspended in midair, filling the area they occupy. And if they start their turn in there, they're going to take extra slashing damage. They'll have to make a dex save to avoid it.
Ooh.
So that is 6 points of slashing damage. And then I guess I'll repeat with 2 random against chairs, but they might not be like creatures yet, so we might just want to ignore them. But it will create 2 additional zones like this in those positions as well.
Okay,
but I'll roll the attacks anyway.
Yeah,
natural
make
1 again.
rolls.
Great. And a natural 4 for an 11.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Roll you a d6, sure. That is a 2.
Okay, noted. Thank you. You said
so
11 damage?
Yeah, it was 11 points of damage slashing. And there's now 4 areas. Sorry, for 2 areas, because 2 would guarantee have missed. 2 areas where if they enter or start their turn there, they'll take 2d4 slashing damage if they fail a dexterity saving throw. They'll last for a minute. One of them is centered on whatever her name is.
Yeah. And is that your turn?
I have a bonus action, but I think that's pretty good.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. I get to do a fun thing now. Who wants to roll a d6?
I'll do it. I've just remembered Inoltrare is the tank, by the way. We'll make this basement Inoltrare.
Excellent. Roll me that d6, please.
3.
A 3. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, on a 3, you begin to hear the floorboards around you creaking. The walls begin making unsettling noises as if the building is settling down, as does happens at night.
Are we in the house or at the porch?
I'd say you're in. I had in the house in mind when I was doing this.
All right.
And as this happens, you hear a thud, a thud, a thud, as a couch begins to turn towards you and throws cushions at you.
Don't suppose the couch is inside the inside the smash zone.
It is not.
I like how you volunteered in Inoltrare to get attacked.
Well, I got 2 of them.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I rolled 3 d20s, 1 for each of the pillows that are being thrown, the couch cushions.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 2.
That's good, because this Inoltrare doesn't have mage armor applied at the moment.
So I do not suppose a 6, a 5, or a 5 are going to hit.
No.
The couch pillows fall into the same bucket of water that Fee's produced flame fell into.
That is probably the worst I've ever rolled for tabletop game.
It's okay, gang. Inoltrare is slightly statted to be a tank now, so we're okay.
Okay. And with that... Oh yeah, that's right. This happens twice. Somebody else roll a d6.
Inoltrare number 2.
Do you just want to kill off Inoltrares?
No, they're statted to be slightly more of a tank now. They actually can survive this.
I mean, we can do it once.
That's a free again.
Okay, you already got the flavor text for it. Thud, thud, thud. The couch cushions fly up from where they landed and begin flying towards the other Inoltrare.
Well,
let's hope I actually roll something higher than a 3.
let's not do.
Okay, so that's a 12, a 9, and an unnatural 20.
12 and the unnatural 20 hit.
Wow, really?
You're a semi-tank, but 12 hits?
I'm not a high AC tank. I can survive a surprising amount tank.
Okay, that is a total of 9 bludgeoning damage.
Which gets reduced to half because I have a peltast, 4 bludgeoning damage, which means I still have 1 temporary hit point remaining and I'm still at max HP.
Nice. Okay, top of the round, I guess. That will be a Fee. What you doing?
Okay, so I'm going to actually remember to use my abilities.
I wouldn't.
Okay, so I'm going to spend my bonus action to activate Titan's Ire on the woman. You can spend a bonus action. You can spend a bonus action to designate a creature you can see within 60 feet of you as the target of your ire. For goodness sake, this character sheet is ridiculous. Whenever you use the attack action on your turn, if the target of your eye remains within 60 feet of you, make a ranged spell attack against it. If you're wielding a magic weapon that provides an attack bonus, you can apply that bonus to your spell attack too. The target takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage as a random misfortune pelts the foe with whatever is at hand. The target also has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. Okay, so now I've got a question.
I have an answer.
My slingshot can deal any type of damage, can't it?
I believe... Yes, I believe so, depending on what ammo you load into it.
Okay, so Fee is basically going to pull out what's basically one of their father's spare razor blades, draw it back, and I am going to use double shot to put 2 razor blades in there, and I'm going to, so I'm going to make an attack, dealing 1 additional damage die if it hits.
If it hits.
If it hits. Okay, let's see. That's my dexterity. Plus my proficiency. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, a 22 does hit. Roll damage.
Okay, that's 2d8. Oh yeah. Plus my dexterity modifier, I believe.
For a total of?
5 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I'll be honest, I expected it to do a bit more.
Oh, and also, because I made an attack action, that's going to activate Titan's Ire.
Yes.
So whenever you use the attack action on your turn, if the target of your ire remains within 60 feet of you, you make a ranged spell attack against it. Okay, so
give me that ranged spell attack.
Yep. Would this also count as wielding my twin swords, or?
No.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Not in this case, because you just fired your slingshot.
That's fair. Okay, so that's modifier plus proficiency, so that's +4. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. My ranger abilities use wisdom, I think, so that's... Oh, well, it's still +1 anyway, so yeah, that's +4. Okay, that is only a 9 to hit, so I'm going to guess it doesn't.
It does not, no.
Okay, but on the plus side, I get 2 attacks, so I'm only going to load 1 razor blade this time. And that is 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll me that damage.
It's just going to be the 1d8 +1. 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, there we go. Right, is that your turn?
Yep, that's everything I've got.
Next in the order after Fee is the lady
Uh-oh.
who is going to do what can she do? She could do that. Fee, make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep. Is this a spell attack?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to use my swords once per day reaction. Spell parry.
Read me the roll.
As a reaction, once per day per blade, you can attempt to deflect a spell that targets the wielder. The wielder can make a dexterity saving throw against the caster's spell save DC. On a successful save, the spell is deflected to a random space within 10 of the wielder, or if your result is 5 or greater, more than their spell save DC, the caster becomes the new target.
Okay, roll me then.
Hey, dexterity saving throw, I'm good at these. Dirty 20.
Okay, that is enough to do a deflect.
Cool.
Very nice, very nice. So the lady reaches her hand above her head and lobs what seems to be an orb of white mist at you, and you very handily deflect it, and it bounces off and it hits a wall nearby.
Fee just sort of holds their sword parallel to their eyes and smirks.
So cool.
They've earned this moment.
Yes.
It is a shame that she gets 3 attacks. Inoltrare, Constitution saving throw, please. Inoltrare, basement.
Basement Inoltrare. Okay, Constitution save. A natural 1, an unnatural 0.
Ugh.
So it's fine.
Right, and
Spec for tanking.
another orb gets lobbed at you.
Oh,
healing.
sorry. Yeah, she needs to make a dex save or take 2d4 slashing damage as well.
Oh, yeah, she does. She fails it.
Woohoo! Well, she only takes 2 slashing damage.
As opposed to you, who takes 9 cold damage.
And cold, I can take it.
And for her third one, because she gets 3 of these. Capulet. Con saving throw, please.
That's an 11.
Well, you take much less damage. You take 4 cold damage.
And I still have 3 temporary hit points left, because on top of the 4 that I already had, I had Noxious Invigoration.
Ooh, nice.
Can your
Okay.
temporary hit points stack?
Noxious Invigoration gives me +3 temporary hit points whenever I get temporary hit points.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that is her turn. Next in the order is Spent Inoltrare. What you doing?
Spent Inoltrare. Old, haggard Inoltrare. Sure.
Punished Inoltrare.
Punished Inoltrare. Punished Inoltrare is going to position himself such that there is a line between him and whatever her name is that is not going to hit anyone on Inoltrare's team. Is that possible?
Yeah, you probably can.
Sweet. Lightning bolt time.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
They nerfed Fireball, but they forgot about this one. Because I think it's still 8d6. Right. It's a dexterity save. Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, to be fair, with lightning bolt, it is a lot harder to consistently hit a large group of people.
That is true.
11.
11. My save is... Shit, my save DC is 15. So it's going to be 8d6 lightning damage. This might take a moment. I have 4, so I'll do it twice. So first of all, that is 8, 10, 11 points plus 11. So 22 points of lightning damage.
Excellent.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to... Wait, have I got spell slots left for this in Inoltrare? Yeah, I'm going to use a second level spell slot to use my portent. So I'm going to roll a d20 and see if I'm giving it to myself, an ally, or an enemy. That d20 is a natural 20. Capulet, you're up next, right?
Yes.
You're fucking welcome. Your next attack roll is a natural 20.
Okay, how do crits work?
Same, you double damage dice.
Right. And would that work with an Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Okay, Capulet is... Oh, no, Capulet's not going to jump up into the air for this one. It's a natural 20. Capulet just...
Just do it.
Yeah, we'll just attack, and then it's 1d6. So 2d6. Oh no, do you roll once and then double the damage? Or do you roll the same damage die twice?
You double the amount of damage dice, and then you add the modifier.
Okay, well there's no modifier for Eldritch Whip. But that's 8.
Ooh, okay.
And then Capulet is going to jump up into the air to make the next whip. And I don't think the thing is going to be necessary because that's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right. And then 1d6. That's 3, which means 11. What's half of 11?
5.
5 plus 3, that's 8 temporary hit points.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Basement Inoltrare.
Nice.
What you doing?
Let me see. Basement Inoltrare is also going to roll a portent because Basement Inoltrare's got way more spell slots and I should have been... Oh, it hasn't actually used the base portent feature that he gets once per short rest, so it's not even going to cost a spell slot. So let's see. That's a 12. I'm going to take that. So I'm going to roll a 12 on my next attack roll. And then I think Basement Inoltrare is going to... Yeah, is gonna do the silly thing. Is gonna jump up into the air, glide over her head, and shocking grasp on the way past.
Okay, what is that? An attack roll? That's a melee spell attack, correct?
Melee spell attack, yeah. And because I'm above her, I get an expertise die.
So as you're gliding past,
yeah, I'm just holding out a hand and going.
I can't wait for the... Oh no, it can't do an attack of opportunity because the reaction's gone.
Can't.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, that's the perfect part. I've effectively got the flyby feature. So the expertise...
Okay, so first things first.
Mm-hmm.
Make your roll.
So I obviously rolled a 12 from the portent. So plus a 2 from the expertise die. And then plus 7, so that's 21.
21 hits.
Okay, and then with shocking grasp, it is to look up the spell. So I've got all the others written down, but not that one apparently. Okay, it is 1d8 lightning damage, and it can't take reactions. So that is a natural 1. Oh, it's 2d8, sorry, because I'm 5th level. A natural 1 plus a natural 2. It's 3 lightning damage.
Okay, question, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
What creatures are we fighting?
I don't know, like puppets? Mimics? Shit.
As you fly by, you get the shocking grasp, and you expect to continue to move forward, but you don't. As you get stuck.
Oh no.
Shit.
And you are now just kind of dangling from the puppet woman.
I mean, it's not actually a... Oh no, it is a touch spell. Fuck. Shit. Help. Me.
I would not be doing this if it wasn't very specifically shocking grasp that you use.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair. Ah, help.
So Inoltrare is now dangling from a killer mimic puppet. And oh hey, it's time. Wait, is that Inoltrare's turn?
Yeah, I can fix it next turn, but I'm out of actions.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh no.
I suppose both of you, Fi and Capulet, roll me d6s, please. 1d6 each.
That's a 5.
Okay.
3.
We keep rolling that 3.
Couch cushions for Fee.
Yes, couch cushions for Fi. Give me a moment.
I am so tempted to use Petricor's coin.
Right, where do I check my AC?
That is a 20 and a 16.
I
I mean,
have no idea.
The other one's an 8, but I know that doesn't.
Okay. I have no idea where to check my AC on this. Oh, wait.
It's lower than 20 and 18, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, probably is.
If I pertained anything from the auction on high seas, Fee desperately needs armor.
Yeah, I completely forgot to fill an armor class.
Oh, what was your armor class?
I've forgotten.
I mean, it's probably 10 plus your dexterity, right? Because you don't have a shield or armor on.
Yeah, that's true. So it's probably 11.
Okay, yeah. So that's two of them are going to hit, dealing 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As you get hit by large couch cushions.
I would like to deflect one of them.
Not a spell.
It's not a spell, no. It is a projectile, is it?
I mean, I
Not.
suppose. Do you have a deflect projectile?
Countershot. With awe-inspiring skill, you unleash a thrown weapon or arrow, knocking a missile out of the air. When you see a missile from a ranged weapon attack enter into the normal range of a weapon you're wielding, you can use your reaction to deflect it. Use a weapon to make... Yeah, these are all very cool abilities, although they are using my exertion points, so I can't do them forever.
Oh, yeah,
This is
but that's
the same.
that's what those points are there for.
True. This is what I used against my against the acorn last session. So yeah, I make a ranged attack against AC equal to the attack roll of the missile. On a hit, it's deflected. At the narrator's discretion, certain ranged weapon attacks, like a giant's thrown rock, might be too heavy to be deflected by a counter shot. I see in the pillow it's not too heavy.
No, it's not. It's a couch cushion. They're not heavy. They're just mostly fluff.
Okay. Does a 16 annihilate the cushion? No, it doesn't. It was an 8. The lowest was an 18.
Yep.
Wait,
It was an 18 and an unnatural 20.
wait. Let me just double check that. Okay, yeah, it's just a normal weapon attack. Yeah, that doesn't work. Never mind. Yep. I take all 8 damage.
The most extreme of pillow fights.
Capulet smirks.
Capulet smirks immediately, and then immediately you're going to have to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, that's a 3.
Capulet smirks and is immediately grabbed and wrapped around by a rug.
Okay. Wait, was Capulet still right next to Fee?
I assume so. Why?
Oh, just wondering. Fee's going to be like, no, and get bonked by a pillow again.
Yeah. So, you are currently grappled, if you're not able to get out by the next turn, you will start suffocating.
Uh-oh.
Wait, does Capulet need air?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah. Yeah, when coming up with this very fun list of ways the house could attack you, I found it's not technically it's not a mimic, but I can say it is. It's a very fun. It's actually a trap, not a creature. It's a rug that normally activates when you step on it by grappling the creature and suffocating them. I thought that sounded fun, so I threw it in the list of mimics.
I faced one of these before. It did not go well. Good luck.
One of my oldest foes.
My barbarian Goatgar had a really bad time in a carpet once.
Aetos taking notes.
Yeah.
Okay, then. That would mean top of the round, Fee. What you doing?
Okay, so Fee has seen two things. Well, they've seen four things. Three of those things were pillows directly into their face. And the last, of course, is their new best friend, Capulet, being captured by a rug.
Becoming a rugged adventurer.
And also a secret fifth thing, which is their now doubled friend, Inoltrare, getting stuck to a giant monster. Okay, I've got a question. Would attacking this rug do anything?
Yes, actually.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm going to switch to my two mirrored swords, and I'm going to try and slice the rug. Well, yeah, just slice Capulet free from the rug.
Yep, if you do enough damage to the rug of smothering, it will let its targets go.
Okay, I guess that's an attack action then. Okay, let's see. It's a +3 weapon, plus my dexterity, plus my proficiency. That is 21.
21 hits.
Okay. It's a d6 plus 4. That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay, that is 9 points.
Yep. And I'm going to hit it with the other sword. I get 2 attacks. Wait, question. If I'm wielding 2 weapons, is that just, I still only get to make as many attacks in a turn as I can, so I still only get 2 attacks, is that right?
Correct.
And that is a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Yeah, generally the advantage of carrying 2 weapons is that one, versatility, or 2, there is technically an action you can make with your bonus action, at least in 5e there is, where you can make an attack, but you can't add any of your modifiers to the attack.
Okay.
But that requires an offhand weapon as well.
Okay. That is 6 points of damage.
Okay, that's 6 points of damage, and the rug, a large tear is cut into the rug, and Capulet slides out free.
Capulet is going to make a wisdom insight check. That's a 7, -1, 6. That's pretty bad. Capulet is convinced you are trying to hit her.
Oh no.
But he doesn't know this.
Also a reminder to plays that you do not call rolls. You say what you're doing, and I will ask for a roll if necessary.
Yeah.
Can I roll to ignore this?
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay, next on the list, Inoltrare.
Which one?
You're currently stuck to a mimic, right?
That one.
Oh wait,
Got it.
what? I've got one thing. I use my hunter's target to use my bonus action to focus my attack on the puppet person.
Okay. So your attack is now focused. So first things first, that happens here. Because you are stuck to it, I get to do this just automatically. I love mimics. You are grabbed and shoved into its mouth. So currently, you are now stuck inside the mimic's stomach, and you take 1d8 acid damage at the start of every turn, as well as right now.
Okay.
That is a total of 2 acid damage.
Oh, that's not too bad. I got away with that one.
Are Inoltrare's tears an appropriate base to counteract the acid?
Inoltrare is not
No, there's
actually
not
worried
enough.
at the moment. Okay. I'm going to... Oh,
Sorry,
no.
it's her turn, which is why she's allowed to do this.
Oh! She takes dexterity saving throw then, or 2d4
Oh, yeah.
slashing.
Do I want to be mean? No,
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean.
Yeah, you want to be mean.
Go on, do it.
Okay, before all this happens, please make a dexterity saving throw, because you're also a creature.
That's on me. Yeah, all right. Come on, something high, because I've got a high
failed
spell
that.
save DC. Oh, that cocked, but it was cocked on a natural 20. Typical. Let's try again. Oh, a natural 20 again. That's wild. So
Okay.
I pass.
I
2d4
failed.
slashing. That's 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I'm going to give you a hint. You're almost done with this fight.
Yes.
Yay.
But then what happens, you're currently in the stomach. Okay, she is going to make a slam attack against Fi, it looks like.
Okay.
This is a 17 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay, Fi takes 11 damage as she picks up a chair and slams it down on Fi.
Damn.
With the chair.
Yes, you go back to episode 1 of The Quiet Village, and when that chair moved, that was foreshadowing.
Also, at this moment, you hear pounding at the door, at the front door.
Well, that's just really inappropriate at this hour.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that is her turn. Next on the line is, I believe, the other Inoltrare.
Yes. So, other Inoltrare.
This will be not basement, spent Inoltrare.
Yeah. Spent Inoltrare is going to roll a d20 as a portent using a second level spell slot. So we'll see what happens. That's a 4, so that's going to be whatever her name is next attack roll.
Okay.
And I am going to use... what am I going to use? That's tricky. Okay. Oh, it's their next roll, actually. So if someone provokes a saving throw, they got a 4. But I don't have anything left that provokes saving throws, so I'm going to just firebolt, I think. And that is a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Yeah, I thought it might. So, poof. But yeah, that's me done.
Whatever her name was, it's Dolly now.
She's not a sheep.
Well, there's only one of her.
Yeah.
Next up
Inoltrare is
is
closer to Dolly.
Capulet.
All right, the Eldritch Whips keep on coming. That
And they don't
is...
stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and... Sorry.
Okay, so jump up into the air and then throw an Eldritch Whip. That is 13, and I'm gonna hope this D4 pushes it over the edge. Plus 3, that's 16 to hit.
15 barely hits.
Wolf.
Hit the ground running.
And then second. Well, that's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, 1d6. That is 6 damage. 3 plus 3.
Nice.
That is 6 temporary hit points. They're not stacking. They're just replacing. They disappear at the end of my next turn. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and with that, she gives out a loud screech. She throws up Basement Inoltrare, who is now prone on the floor,
It's stank in there.
and she begins to melt into the house as if she's becoming part of it.
Oh no, we're on phase 2.
Quick, who has the red ruby slippers?
And just as she gets about halfway down, she explodes into wooden splinters. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm good at these.
That's
I'm
a 10.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Okay, so Drained Inoltrare has gotten a 1. And Basement Inoltrare has gotten a 10.
Okay, Fee, you successfully don't get splintered. The rest of you are going to take... Oh, that's max damage. 6 piercing damage.
Hey, that's the hit points that I had temporarily.
And in the center of the room where she once stood, there is now a large hole. In the hole, you can see a glowing, dim red light, although you can't see the bottom of the hole. And you once again
I
hear
remember
pounding
this.
from outside. Someone pounding upon the door.
Someone's pounding on the door.
Hey,
Just get in the hole.
can I try to open the door?
Should
I'm
we
helping.
kill the couch first?
No, the couch has stopped moving.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I think Fee's trying to open the door.
Okay, Fee, you can open the door if you wish.
Okay, I open the door.
You open the door, and on the other side of the door, there are multiple villagers, including up in the front, your good friend Phyllis.
Get in the hole, Fee.
Except it looks like they are kind of melting,
Get in the hole, Fee.
Yeah, I'm
And
going
then
to go for the hole.
and they begin shambling towards you.
Get in the hole, Fee.
Going for the hole.
I'm going to... Basement Inoltrare is going to stand in front of the hole until everyone else is in the hole, and will then follow.
I'm guessing Spent Inoltrare is going down.
Yeah.
All right, Capulet's going to hop in and float down.
Oh yeah, Basement Inoltrare is floating down as well. I forgot I can do that.
As you're flying down, you see the villagers stopping at the hole and just surrounding it and looking down at you as you fall in. Once you get to the bottom, it is a very dark room. And when your eyes adjust, you notice that the walls here seem to be giving off a faint red light. The entire area seems to be a cave made of a very stringy flesh-like substance. And as your eyes adjust, you can see further in the wall. You can see one face that does stick out to you immediately. You can see the decaying corpse, or the being digested corpse, of one Phyllis, as well as other villagers you may or may not have seen throughout the village.
Hey gang, you know when Phyllis told us that there was a magical pool beneath the town that we could go to and probably kill the mimics? You ever think maybe that wasn't entirely true and us being here was more akin to being digested?
Yeah.
Oh no, these people are physically inside these somewhat translucent walls. You're fine.
We need to
All
free
right.
them.
Capulet, arm into battle axe. Let's start cutting people out.
Yep.
Okay, Go and try to cut someone out.
I'm going to try dagger cutting some people out. None of these are in Inoltrare, right?
No.
Okay, just double checking.
He's going to try and use their swords to do the same.
Okay, so with a bit of effort, I say you could fairly easily cut somebody out. And they fall to the floor, and they are. You know, let's make an intelligence medicine check.
All of us, or
It doesn't matter. Somebody.
I've got good intelligence, but no medicine.
It's not me.
yeah, I've got terrible intelligence, so
I'll give it a go then. All right, +4. 22.
This person has been dead for a long time.
ADM. Reckon we've discovered something?
I'm sorry?
Do you reckon we've discovered something?
Get your inspiration.
It's a good
This
thing
is
you
why
can't
your
see the
feature-
eyebrow waggling that I'm doing right now.
This is why your feature is so underpowered. I have to like complete a goal to get inspiration.
Yeah, I just got to discover something. It's great.
I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't have to be like a big monumental goal. It just has to be something you relatively see as an important goal to accomplish.
Tick something off the
Oh.
to-do list in the morning.
question.
Inspiration.
I've got a question actually.
I have an answer.
When Fee deflected that spell and looked very cool, would you say that they rallied inspiration or ignited passions in themselves or others by looking really cool?
Because nobody commented on it, probably not.
Inoltrare said it was cool.
I did do that, actually.
You did do that. I now remember.
Oh, no,
Fine.
wait. Hang on, my source of inspiration is when achieving a personal milestone.
Fine, take your inspiration. Yes. Can somebody here make me I want to say a wisdom. What check would this be, actually? Wisdom Arcana.
That's a 10.
That is a 10.
Oh, is this a group check?
Anyone can make it.
Ah,
I've got. Would this be towards an invisible object by any chance?
No.
Oh,
one of these days, it's going to be there. And
One
you're
of
going to
these
know
days.
all about it.
Still get an expertise die though.
wait, no. Wait, do I get an expertise die if I've got proficiency, or do I only get the expertise die if it's with my specialty?
Only with the specialty.
Okay.
Only if it's the specialty or an ability that gives you an expertise die.
There are some things you can do to get expertise or an expertise die on like a skill in general.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Be a Rogue.
I'm pretty sure there's like a feat as well or something.
I think there's a wizard thing that you can take later on as well. But
I've
it's
got a dirty
limited.
20 if that works.
It does. You are able to put together with this corpse being right here, as well as the shambling blobs that were once villagers that chased you down into this hole.
You were able to put together a super corpse.
No, you're able to put together that this is very likely what happened to, well, Inoltrare. This is probably what she means by the villagers being phased out.
Can I look around for a dog?
You're not sure. Perception check.
But you don't know what a dog even looks like.
I'll do it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, well that first
I am-
one is 18, and then the disadvantage, that's a 9.
Okay, you're looking at the wall. You see another villager. Oh, a very elderly woman, and you're absolutely sure this is the dog you're looking for.
No, cop. This is an old woman. But you should not shoot her either. I remember that V calls Capulet cop.
Okay. So I know it's a bit of a short session, but I think here's a good place to call it. I
Sounds
planned
good.
for this to be a three-part section anyway. And you did kind of skip over the staying the night at the creepy lady's house, which I had a bunch of things planned for.
I was so ready to craft masterwork arrows as well. But, well.
I was so ready to take a short rest.
Yeah, I need a short rest as well, actually. We
Yeah,
probably
had a
should
low
have done
health.
that.
Well, no, we had to take the short rest at the house where we saw the furniture moving.
It was too perceptive for their own good.
Yeah, so I think I will be throwing this football back over to Nick.
Ah!
It's an American football, the real one.
Well, I've attempted to hit it with my foot.
That's actually a foul.
Well, tough.
You threw a bird at Nick.
A yellow flag.
Why is it called football if you can't hit it with your foot?
Yeah. Well, even in rugby, you can hit it with your foot. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
I mean,
Anyway.
you can, but only if you're going for a kick to either pass it off to the other team or to score.
America's entire failures aside, that was a fantastic session. Thank you so much, Iris. I really need to know what's going on down there.